Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me. This is Michelle with agent-to-agent.pro, and this is the email template tutorial, how to create a signature using the email templates. So I'm going to show you in Gmail, and you can use this in other platforms, of course. I'm going to show you how to do it here. So first you go into your Gmail, and when you're on this screen, you're going to go over here to the gear, and it says settings. You're going to click on that, and you're going to see all settings. So you click on that, and then you'll scroll down about halfway to where it says signature right here. And we're going to create a new one. So create new, and it's asking you to name it. So we're just going to name it template one. You can name it whatever you want to. As you go through and do these, you'll probably want to name them the exact template that you're doing. But for this purpose, I'm going to show you that. Now, I have downloaded the templates into a Word document. I'm going to show you how to do one. If you try to copy them straight from the Google Docs that you'll get the templates, it will most likely bring the formatting over, and there will be one or two that will say signature too long. So you want to put it into a Word document or something like that where it's not going to bring in the whole formatting. Otherwise, it'll say the signature is too long. So that's my first tip. And so then right here is where you're going to put the actual template. So I'm going to go into my Word document. I'm going to go up here, and this is the first one that you'll see for the seller. And I'm going to copy all the way up to the subject line. I'll show you why in a moment. Control C or Command C if you're on a Mac, but I believe, and that's, I'm guessing, I think it's that, but definitely Control C to copy it when you're on your regular PC. And then I'm going to Control V, and that copies it right into the portion here. Now we're going to get rid of this part. You can save this to your somewhere on your computer so that you have the timing, etc. But for right now, we just want that there so that we can use it as we're creating our email. So the other point that I want to show you is that you also want to probably add a photo or your logo or whatnot. And so this little icon right here is to insert an image. Now I'm going to go up here and scroll down one. Otherwise, it'll put it right here by the closing, and you don't want that. So I'm going to go into insert image. And I've already got my image here, but if you need to upload one, you'll just upload it like any other time. So I'm going to select that and click select. So it's going to bring it in, and it usually is going to be like crazy big. So we're going to click on it again, and you can remove it if you brought in the wrong picture. You can keep it original size. I'm going to try large and see if that works. And then I'm also wanting to bring in one more thing. So I'll go over to my Word document, scroll down here, and Control C, that down, and then right in here, Control V. And that's just bringing in my salutation, or whatever you call the ones at the end. There we go. All right, so we've got the template and everything's ready to go. Now, the most important part, of course, is to come down here and save your changes. If not, it won't save. You'll have to redo it. So we'll say save changes. And then we're going to go over here and just pretend, do a pretend email to myself, Agent to Agent Pro. And then we're going to go over here, and right down here is where you're going to see this pen icon. And if you click on it, it'll pull up the signatures that you have there. And so you can do the buyer template 1, and it brings the letter in, and then it has your picture and your salutation right there. The reason you want to keep this in here is because you can copy this, Control C, and put it right in the subject, Control V. And it doesn't, and then all you have to do is return. And then I like to go right down here to the, so that there's no spaces there. And then you just do color, color. All right, there you go. Obviously periods there, but you get the idea. Okay, so now it's ready to send. I'm going to send it. And here it is. So this is what it's going to look like to your customer. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Seller. And then it has all the information, and it has your signature and your photo. And you can make this medium or small, whatever you need. But that's how you do every single one. Again, you'll go over to the gear. You'll click on the gear, see all settings. I'll go down here to the signature and create new. And those are actually seller. I'll name it right. And then create, and then import your second one, import your signature with the image, and that's all there is to it. Just don't forget to save at the bottom, otherwise you'll have to do it again. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me via Etsy or agenttoagent.pro@gmail.com. And if you'll stay tuned, the Canva tutorial is coming up next. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me for the Canva portion of this tutorial. When you click on the link, you will be brought to this, this screen where a template created by Michelle Spiegel was shared with you. Start designing now. So what you want to do is go down here to use new template for new design. You want to click on that. Okay, and that will bring you to your Canva template in Canva. Now it's important to know that you actually do need to have a Canva account to open it in Canva, but they have free subscriptions, and so it's very easy to sign up. So once you signed up, you can go on, click on the link, and it'll bring you to the other screen, create new template. Now we're going to name it so that you know that this is yours and not the other one. So let's just give capitals. Okay, and then just hit enter, and now it's renamed. Now you know this is you. And the first thing I want to point out is that you can increase the size of these by clicking and going up and down. And that way, sometimes it's easier when you're working on the Word document portion to be able to see what you're doing. The second thing is you want to create new, you can either duplicate a page by hitting that, and then you'll see that you have the original and then this one that you can mess with, or you could get rid of this one, delete the page, and you can also come over here, and it depends on your subscription. Because I have a pro, you can actually copy, create a copy, and actually that'll be over here. create, uh, there's one where you can, let's see, there we go, make a copy. So you can make a copy. Let's do that. I'll show you how to do that. So you make a copy and it brings you to the new copy. And here you see copy of Canva tutorial. So then you can work on this one without having to duplicate the other one. And if you mess up, then you can just always go back to the original. I prefer to work on, it's however you decide. Okay, so let's work on this one. The other thing is, so we're going to go ahead and increase this. Okay. And then I'm going to show you how to replace the image. And if you don't like this image, then you can obviously, you click on this, and when you hit this, it's going to ask you if you want to delete the image or delete the frame. And you want to just delete the image if you want to bring in your own. And then you would go to uploads, and then you can upload whatever photo that you'd like. If you do something and you didn't like what you did, you can go ahead and hit the undo button and it'll undo it. Now, all of this you can click in here and change. So say you wanted to get rid of that, but you don't have to. I'm just saying that it's editable. And then if you didn't like what you did, you can just go back there and do the undo button or retype it. So that's how you handle that. And then here, your logo here, this is just to let you know you can put your logo there. You can undo it and then bring in a picture. Now, what if your logo is not square? What if it's round? If you go down here, I just want to show you, there's frames. Don't use the grids, just use the frames. But if you have a circle one, that would work better. And then you can click that and drag it down. Click the corner and bring it down to size. And then you can move it wherever you want. And it'll tell you, those lines tell you the solid line is the absolute middle, and then the dotted is in line with some other text and that kind of thing. So if you wanted it to be right in the middle, right there is the middle, and then you could bring in whatever picture. And again, if you're uploading pictures, you just upload, and then there's a button. I'm just not sure what pictures are there right now, so let's risk it. Okay, so we'll get rid of this. Trash. Trash. All right. So you would hit the upload button, and then you hit upload files, and then it'll take you to your pictures where you can upload whatever picture you want to do, whatever your logo is. So you would just click it, say you wanted to use this one, then open. It will bring it in here. And then what you do is after it's loaded, you just hover over this until you see how it's in the background, and then go ahead and let go, and it just drops it in. Some of you have larger square logos, and so that's just where you'll go ahead and delete the image, and we'll delete the frame. So let's go back to the original. There we go. Okay, so that's how you do that. Some of them were dropped into photos, and some of them were not. Like this has a frame, so we're going to cancel. Just the same deal with up above. Now the other thing I want to show you is on this one. So you have this is the background and then the text, and what you can do is you can click out here. It's easier to start on the outside, and work in. So then you're going to click this. Let me do that one more time. And then if you hit shift and click that, it is highlighting these two and you can group it. The nice thing about this is that then you can move it and it keeps the background. So say you do have a round or a square logo. That's the word I'm looking for. So you could go over here and depending on if you have a square, you could add a square, one with a rounded. It depends on what your logo is, or you might just want to put a picture of yourself there. So you can bring it over here and make that. You can always go out and in. This kind of gives you, see that line that pops up, the line of your border. And so then you can have this with this next to it and it doesn't change that. Or you could change it to the circle, bring the circle one in if that's the type of logo that you have, and then bring it over. And it will show you up top where you are and you can bring it down. Those lines tell you you're in line with the top and the bottom and then out to the side. And that way you can drop in your logo without affecting this. And then if you want to ungroup it, then you can just click ungroup. But I'm going to go ahead and take this because sometimes you don't, need your logo on it, but this is just showing you that you can. We'll just keep going back, get rid of that, go back. Okay, so there you have it. So you can, and then if you want to ungroup it, it ungrouped it because I went back to the original. But all you have to do is click the outside and then hover over the other box and click shift. And when you do that, it allows you to group if you want to. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. That's pretty much it. So it's just very simple to be editing it and changing the photos if you want to. Some of these don't have really room for your logo, but you could always make this smaller, change the picture, make it smaller, and then you would have room on the second page to add your logo. Or you could just add a thin little place for your logo. So you could just bring it down tiny. And then I'm clicking on my computer, left click. Bring it over, and then you could just even put your name in there, and so real estate group, etc. So we'll go ahead and do that. That's about it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me via Etsy, and I will help you. I hope you find these helpful in your business. So with that, I'll say good luck and see you in the next video. Not here, see you in the next video out there somewhere. All right.